Materials for today's video is going to be some 4-weight yarn. Now I do have 4 separate skeins here. These are Red Heart Super Savers, and these are some yarns that I had gotten from Michaels. Now you do want to make sure that you get a nice thick acrylic yarn for this. You can use cotton, but it's not going to have quite the same outcome. So I do recommend acrylic yarn, and we are going to be using a J. This is a 5.75 millimeter crochet hook, but it is basically a 6 millimeter crochet hook. Now I do want to note the reason we have all 4 yarns is we are going to be holding them all together. But let's go ahead and jump into today's video and let's get started. Now, holding all 4 strands together, I like to make a slip knot is how we start, but I like to leave a bit of a tail. That way I have enough of each color to sew in at the very end. Now you don't have to sew these in. You can go ahead and crochet them in. But to begin, I want to make this about 14 inches wide and about, I think, 18 inches long is what I'm going to go for, I think. But to begin, I'm going to start with a chain of 34. Now when you do your chains, you don't want to do them too tightly, and then you want to make sure that you have all 4 on your loop, on your hook still. So there's 2. Again, don't do it too tightly. Oops. 3, and then just keep going, and I'll meet you back here. Once you have your chain of 34 done, we are going to start making double crochets. So we want to yarn over, and we're going to skip this first stitch, skip the second stitch, and right here into the third, we are going to start our double crochet. Now, you don't want to do it super tight, but you do want to make sure that you're going through that first one. Remember, there's 4 loops on each one of these, so we're going through a lot. And then go through our second 2. So there's our first double crochet. Now we're simply going to just make double crochets all the way down until we get to the end of our chain. And I will meet you guys back here and we'll go on to round 2. This is what it should look like once you have row 1 done. Now moving on to row 2. We are going to chain 2. Oops, chain 2. Again, it's kind of tricky to make sure that we have all 4 of our loops, but we do really want to make sure that we're doing that. So chain 2 and turn. Now our chain is going to count as our first double crochet, so going into the next stitch, we are just going to make a double crochet, and we're going to do double crochets all the way across. Okay, so we are going to do this for a total of 18 rows, so 18 rows in total. We've already done 1, so we need to do another 17 rows. So go ahead and do that. Meet me back here when you get done with those, and I'll see you in just a minute. I do want to note it is okay if you run out of one of your colors. You can just attach a new color of yarn, or you can get a whole new skein, new color, and just kind of switch it up as you go. But I did want to take note of that before we kind of just keep going. So I'll see you guys here after 17 rows. I do want to take note that when you get to the end of your row, because the chain was a stitch, you do not want to forget to go into the chain right here, or you can just go directly in, but I don't like to do that just because it leaves kind of a bigger hole. So it's a little bit of a trick to get in there, but it's definitely worth it in the long run. I feel like to go through the chain instead of just through the loop space. But I did want to take note of that, or else your work is going to start decreasing because you're going to be missing that end stitch. So anyways, go ahead. This is what it kind of looks like. I've got a few rows done, so go ahead and work your 18 rows or however long you want yours to be. Now I ended up doing a total of 29 rows instead of 18, so I did like quite a bit more. But when you're done, you're just going to leave a long tail. You will chain up 1 and pull your yarn through, and then tie that. I like to just put one more knot here, and then that's it. It's pretty simple, pretty easy, but it comes out extremely thick. I did end up switching my crochet hook halfway through because my hands started hurting me, so I needed something that was a little bit more ergonomic. But this is kind of what it came out to with the color changes. You'll just want to sew in your ends. And yeah, that's today's video. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, but let's take a look at what this looks like over at the sink. And this is the final product. Really thick, really awesome for drying your dishes.